Hey guys, currently 7:40 in the morning. I'm currently shirtless, in my drawers, shivering, recording this video. But we're doing it. I have to go to work in about 30 minutes, so I thought I could knock out a quick recording before I left. So we're going to be talking about people who go to the gym, specifically people who believe that by just going to the gym, they're going to be successful in life. Now, I'm sure everybody's seen those TikToks or reels that essentially make fun of the people that I'm going to be talking about today. They say they rot in bed all day and goon until probably 4 or 5 o'clock, and then they go to the gym and they feel like their days now have been a productive one. Those are the individuals I'll be talking about today, but specifically why having that mindset is pretty dangerous, because it's easy to think, well, I'm eating well, I look good, I work out every day, why am I not successful? And I feel like this mainly affects high schoolers or people who are unemployed, still living with their parents. I like to think of it as kind of like, have you ever seen those useless day in the life videos of those millionaire gurus? They get their 8 hours of sleep. They wake up and they have their healthy poke or yogurt bowls. They go to the gym twice. And yet those 12 hours that they've been up, those 8 hours that they've been up from like the crack of dawn, the crack ass of dawn, they've done absolutely nothing but eat well and work out and maybe read a page or two of a self-help book. A lot of people can get fooled and believe if they follow that exact routine, somehow they're going to be successful like them. So what they end up doing is, they end up eating well and working out, but the rest of the time they're up and about during the day. They're just laying in bed, gooning all day. Of course, I'm not saying eating well and working out is bad and all. But if you want to actually be productive and work towards your goals and desires, like when it comes to improving your bread, actually advancing in your career, even being better with women, going to the gym and eating well isn't going to help in any of those categories, I promise. It's like going to a job interview, they ask you about your experience and why you're fit for the role, and you say, because you work out and eat well, you're capable of serving as an account executive, being good in sales. You're able to start off as an associate, then eventually develop into a financial advisor, and then working to own your practice one day. You're saying you're able to do all the things I've just listed because you eat well and work out. Some of the most successful people in the world when it comes to career and making money don't prioritize their health and working out at all. Actually, it's probably the complete opposite. For example, you look at a guy like Elon Musk, probably the most horrid build I've ever seen in my life. Of course, a couple of exceptions, like, you got your Joe Rogans of the world, but still. He does an hour to 2 hour workout in the morning. And what do you think he does after that? He prioritizes his podcast, goes to UFC events. I'm not saying that you have to be a complete slob and not worry about your overall health at all. That's not what I'm saying. But if you actually want to achieve the goals that you've set for yourself and actually be successful in life and be in a spot to where maybe you can retire early, you have to do what's actually needed to be done in order to excel. You have to work hard with the right things in order to excel. Whether that's practicing sales objections if you're in sales, obtaining more experience in order to build a better resume, learning how to save and invest your money, even honing in on your marketing skills if you're an entrepreneur or wanting to be an entrepreneur. Going to the gym does not help you in any of those categories, I promise. If you stay in bed all day and just work out and eat well, you're not going to make it anywhere. Now, of course, there's exceptions. You have your bodybuilders, you have your personal trainers, you have your fitness influencers. But even then, if you want to be a successful personal trainer, fitness influencer, you have to have that entrepreneur mindset and those marketing skills and sales skills. Now, when it comes to bodybuilding, you have to be that 0.4% of that population that has those certain muscle insertions, those elite genetics, in order to even have the chance at being successful. I guess this can also fall into the category of, self-improvement in general. This book's talking about meditating, reading 10 pages a day, whatnot, whatever, all that bullshit. All of that does nothing to actually help you in life. It's funny how people would rather meditate, work out, eat well, read hundreds of pages of self-help books rather than actually doing the work that needs to be done in order to actually advance. It's like someone wanting to be a YouTuber, but instead of learning how to get well at editing videos and actually recording and talking into a microphone, they're just reading 100 pages of a book called The 10 Commandments of Power and whatnot, and then working out after and thinking, boom, I'm going to be a successful YouTuber now. Yeah, anyways, I think that's going to be it for me. This is going to be a pretty short video, I believe. I don't know. I'll check after I edit. I fuck up a lot when I talk. I have to go to this internship where I don't get paid, and I have to spend 40 hours a week there in order to graduate, finally, from my university and get my degree on top of working at Costco on the weekends. So yeah, fun. But now, in all seriousness, I just need to do this in order to graduate. So it's not all for nothing. But yeah, video over. I'm going to take a quick shower, get out of these stank ass draws. No, I'm just kidding. I showered last night. Don't worry. And I'll see you guys in the next video.